And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and we are live and welcoming you today to beautiful Springfield, Massachusetts. Is it summer? No, folks, it's fall. It feels like summer, but we're here live for a fall sport. It's girls soccer today on the second day of October, as today they will take on the Chicopee Colts. Hello, my name is Jake Gonzalez, the voice of the Cardinals, bringing you this live and exclusive action right here on Pope Prep. Alongside me today, it's Caleb Gilmet and Henry Jeffrey, ready to play some soccer as the Cardinals with an 8-0 record. That's right, I said it, folks. 8-0. They have just been firing away on all cylinders this year. New head coach Brent Dillard. It's looked like the same old Pope Francis Cardinals. Lots of great stats to look at, but none other than Bella Meadows. 22 goals already. Cardinals starting the season out strong. Pope Francis, here we go. It's Cardinals, it's Colts. Cardinals won the toss. They elect to start with possession, and we're ready to go. It's Cardinals, it's Colts, and we're set to begin today here on Pope Prep. Glad you could be along with us. We're set to begin. Bella Meadows getting ready to look on here, waiting for the teams to get ready in their alignments, and we're set to begin. Here we go. Pope Francis and Chicopee Comp. Cardinals looking to become 9-0 today. Big expectations for this Cardinal team. It's all going to start brewing up for these Cardinals because I tell you, they've got some games coming up here that you're going to start saying, oof, can they win this one? I don't know, but they're going to have to figure it out. October 20th is the big game against East Long Meadow, 6 o'clock. I think that's senior day here. Senior night, rather, excuse me. That will be an exciting game for sure. We will have that one for you with plenty of senior night coverage for the class of 2024. Again, glad you can be with us today. Reminder, folks, to like this content and subscribe to our channel. We produce the finest and unique content anywhere on the Western Mass sports scene. So no matter where you are and however you may be listening today, we thank you for tuning in to Pope Prep Productions exclusively on YouTube. Cardinals here in a little bit of a jam early on, just trying to clear it out of their own zone. It's Stephanie Caesar trying to get there. It'll still be Chicopee Comp possession here in a dangerous position for the Pope Francis Cardinals. This is our only game of the week, actually, so we had a little bit of a break here in this fall sports run. Sometimes it happens, but we'll be okay. We're going to get lots of postseason action this year. Both of the teams ranked number one in their respective divisions. How about that? You've got to love what you're seeing here from Pope Prep Soccer this fall, and we love it too here on Pope Prep. I mean, I think this year we have not seen a loss yet from either Pope Francis team, so that's awesome to see as well. Glad we can bring you the wins. Haven't had many losses. Hopefully I can continue to say that here for the rest of the season. So it's going to head out of bounds. It'll be Ellis Sterlacci throwing us back into play. Chicopee Comp coming into this game, 5-1 record. The head coach Molly Burke back for another season. Comp looking A-OK this year. Just They've been pretty good. I mean, you got to when you look at everything, they've been solid. The only loss coming to South Hadley. So the expectation is that the Cardinals are going to take care of business today, as the Cardinals can't get anything going there on the Chicopee Comp Colts. Lots of road games this week for the various Pope Francis sports teams, so we'll be sure to check that stuff out as well. Cardinals will try to move it up the field. Here's Fitzgerald. Kira has it. Picking it back to Mila Dillard. Dillard has had a nice season for these Pope Francis Cardinals coming in the freshman season. It's been awesome, setting up many Cardinals for goals this season. It's been A-OK as the shake and bake there for Mila Dillard. Going to try to fire in a shot, but it's a can of corn for the Chicopee Comp keeper. In their net today is Madeline Rice. So Rice changes from 3 to 45 depending on the game, but today she is wearing number 45, and she covers up for the first time today. It's going to be a high beaming goal kick. It's going to drop to the 46. So we're going to get our first looks at Stephanie Caesar, one of the three captains on the team. Maeve Trammell still wearing the face mask that you've seen Jalen Brown and others wear. I mean, in the NBA, big news yesterday, Jrue Holiday. How about him? 34-year-old guard coming to the Celtics. So a lot of Celtics fans excited about that, getting maybe a better version of Marcus Smart, but we'll see there. Still some time to go before the NBA season starts up again as Kira Fitzgerald has it on the wing. Here's Kira Fitzgerald. Going to look around and try to set something up, but it's going to be nice defense instead here from Chicopee Comp as they'll try to work it up the field with Ebershiba. This one's a tough one, folks. Ebershia Ibrahimi. Okay, Cheapers Creeps. I'm going to have a little tongue twister battle today with that name. It's there. We'll move it over to Gabby Fialo on the far side of your screen. Fialo dancing and prancing, shaking and baking. Sends someone to the turf, rather, with Alexandra Swaykick getting the worst of that as Kira Fitzgerald will take it here for Pope. Having a hard time doing anything there as Comp will try to work it down the field. Trying to strike first on road territory. Again, Cardinals undefeated heading into the today. The message I got from down on the field level was keep the streak, as the shot here is going to be blocked. They could believe it Took a big bounce off the cranium of Colette Thayer. Cardinals looking for it still. Caesar eventually gets the battle and wins it for Pope Francis and finds MIAA Dillard. Dillard trying to just snow cone her way through Chicopee Cobb, trying to snow cone her way through Danica Dorodzinski, but it wasn't going to happen there as Cobb gets the ball back, but not for long, as Stephanie Caesar will say, I've got it. Caesar will take it off a weird bounce and feed it over to Ella Sterlacci. Sterlacci, nice passing here from Pope, but eventually Chicopee Cobb gets in the way. Almost 5 minutes into this one, you got to like what you've seen thus far from Chicopee Cobb. In the games that we've seen this year, it's been Pope Francis with most of the control and the other team's end. Right now, it's been just about even. Again, we are still just getting going, though. It's going to be a foot race for that one. It'll be Kaylin Gilhooly for Chicopee Cobb trying to get there, but it heads out of bounds, and Gabby Fiallo for Pope Francis will throw it in and throw us back into play. Girls JV soccer had a practice today as well. As Fiallo will try to move it up here is Maeve Termel. Termel, the spinorama. Termel trying to find Sterlacci, but quickly the midfield presence is there for Chicopee Cobb, but they can't do much as we get our first looks today of the sophomore keeper for your Pope Francis Cardinals, Eden Kornacki. Kornacki, a bright spot here for Pope Francis. One of the major reasons why they are undefeated to this point in the year. Been strong, consistent play in net for Pope Francis, only giving up 1 goal this year. The 4 goals against ratio's out of control as well. We'll get to that in a minute as Kira Fitzgerald has it here, trying to set up Bella Meadows. This could be dangerous for Chicopee Cobb. Meadows looking around, going to try to fire in a shot, but it goes just to the right of the net. Nice opportunity for Pope Francis, but we're getting our first sub of the game. It's going to be from the visitors. With that, it's going to be Alyssa Caney coming into the game for the visitors. And with that being said, Danica Dorodzinski will take a seat for the Colts, as we're going to get a goal kick coming in. Sterlacci will try to get there. It's going to go through everybody's wickets and eventually wind up to Stephanie Caesar. Here's Steph, just trying to leave it off for Walsh, but eventually it's picked off here. Ebrahima Ibrahimi. Ibrahimi trying to do something here. Nora Walsh just trying to clear it out maybe. It's going to be a weird bounce, and eventually it'll be a goal kick for Kornacki. Again, glad you can be with us today. Beautiful weather. I mean, just picture perfect fall weather. October the 2nd. It's been a beautiful day. I mean, awesome weather. I can't complain. Usually it starts to get a little colder right now, but Cardinals trying to heat it up in here along with the heat outside. Leaves starting to change colors as well, so the most beautiful scenic views in New England are about to happen. As Bella Meadows, this could be trouble here if Cobb can't get back. Here's Kira Fitzgerald trying to fire on a shot. But eventually the save, first one of the game, is going to be made by the goalkeeper for Chicopee Cobb, the senior Madeline Rice. So Rice covers up 33-18 to go. First half. We're flying along here today on Pope Prep. Lots of things to look forward to this month here at Pope Francis. We've got the Powder Puff coming up. That's a main staple on the Pope Francis calendar. Then we also have homecoming the night after, so lots to look forward to on the Pope Prep calendar. Chicopee Cobb will throw in. Colts have it. Cardinals trying to clear. It's going to head out of bounds. Coach Jennifer Termel will give it back to Chicopee Cobb on the sideline. Again, Chicopee Cobb trying to stun all of Division III here, stun the Curdy Fielding division, trying to beat Pope Francis on their turf. 0-0. Teams just getting used to each other, starting to throw punches. Stephanie Caesar trying to clear it out. It's been a nice defense today from Chicopee Cobb here in the early going of this game. Cardinals looking back. Again, folks, remind you to follow us on our new social media accounts. How about that? Saw the first post today for our social media accounts. Good job from the Pope Prep Productions team getting us out there and getting the word out there that we are going live today with this game. So if you're on Instagram, right? Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all those, right?
Facebook's in the works.
Okay, Facebook's in the works, yep.
I have to post on Twitter, though.
Cool, okay. I know Instagram's up. I saw that post today. I was very happy to see it as well. Getting out to you, the people. Again, we can tell you when we're going to broadcast. It's much easier than you guys and us playing a guessing game of when we're going to broadcast and when we're not. Like to be organized and on time. That's us here at Pope Prep Productions. Again, we're giving you the best content, folks. I mean, I watched some of the other stuff around the area. I mean, let me tell you, you're getting a true treat today with Pope Prep Productions. Coming to you live today, beautiful weather, getting the best camera angles, best footage, best behind-the-scenes action of the Pope Francis Cardinals. Bella Meadows. 22 goals, looking for 23 here. Meadows carves her way through the shot. She scores. It's Bella Meadows putting it in at the 31:05 mark for Pope Francis. And just like that, the Cardinals, bada bing, bada boo. It's money in the bank. It's Bella Meadows netting her 23rd of the season. She just went through and snow coned through the Chicopee Comp players at 8:55. It's a Bella Meadows goal for Pope Francis. Bada bing, bada boo. Gotta love what you see from the Cardinals there. Pope Francis goal, her 23rd of the season, scored by the senior forward number 15, Isabella Meadows. Time of the goal, 8 minutes, 55 seconds. It's Meadows at 8:55 to give the Cardinals a 1-0 lead. Meadows gets it going. Cardinals trying to sing another one bites the dust here once again today. Meadows at the 8:55 mark in this one. Makes it 1-0 for the Cardinals. Termel trying to look upfield, looking for Dillard, and eventually it's going to be picked off by Chicopee Comp, who's played a solid first half here, at least these first 9 minutes and such. But the Cardinals, again, get their chances. Immediately it's Bella Meadows going right through the Chicopee Comp defense and going right to coast. Bada bing, bada boo, shake and bake. Ankles broken, 23rd of the season for Meadows. Fialo kicking it back. Jordan Ballot has it for Pope. Ballot looking inside. MIAA Dillard trying to fire at a shot. That would have been nice if she could bend it in there and bend it top shelf, but eventually she couldn't. And we'll get a whistle and a stoppage here. We'll get a couple subs coming on for Chicopee Comp. Coming on for them, it's Kendall Knotts and Danica Dorozinski. Coming off for them, it's going to be Alyssa Caney. So you're going to get for the second one, it's going to be Molly Drude coming off as well. Beautiful fall weather. Fans starting to pile in today, knowing what they're getting out here. Beautiful. I mean, just picture perfect fall, October 2nd. This is the great day for fall sports on the Pope Francis scene, and we're glad to be able to bring it to you right now. Meadows looking for it. It's going to hit out of bounds. It's going to be Comp possession. Goal kick coming in from the Chicopee Comp Colts. Big beaming kick. Cardinals going to look for it with Ballot. Termel working it down the field. Ballot still trying to get there. First year with the varsity team here at Pope. It's going to head out of bounds. It's going to be Comp possession. .23 on the season now for Meadows. Cardinals on a 53-1 goals against ratio. Goals for, goals against ratio in these first games. Their first 9 games now. Cardinals looking for it at midfield. Caesar trying to get there. So it'll be Walsh on the back end. Trying to find Fitzgerald. Here's Kira Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald, perfect pass to Termel. Termel, nice chip pass to Caesar on the wing. Here's Stephanie Caesar. Caesar looking for the header to Dillard, and Dillard could not get around to it. Cardinals will try to keep it alive on the corner, but it's going to head out of bounds, which means it'll be Chicopee Comp possession. Excellent opportunity for Pope Francis. You have to love the Termel pass, chipping it down to Caesar. Caesar tried to hang it up for Dillard, but eventually it rolls out of bounds. 27-24 to go, opening half. Cardinals, Colts. Big battle today on Pope Prep. Here's Dillard. Dillard having a hard time handling things, though. It's going to be Chicopee Comp. Going to try to take it the other way. Colts looking for it. They have it. Shake and bake, back and forth. Cardinals trying to get back there with Gabby Fiallo. They are trying to get there as well. Walsh, Sterlacci. Here's Ella Sterlacci. Sterlacci calling shots. Dillard trying to call somebody up. Calls Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald to Dillard. Or excuse me, rather to Sterlacci, rather. It's going to head down the field. The Cardinals still going to look for it here. It'll be Nora Walsh. Walsh trying to get there. Nora Walsh cutting it. Stephanie Caesar. Caesar looking back, and the pass is going to be picked off here by the Chicopee Colts. Colts trying to work it inside, but it's going to head to the left of the net. It's going to be out of bounds, so it'll be Pope possession here still. Lots of people. I mean, I can't get over it. This is just a perfect day here on the second day of October. September felt colder than this, but you know the drill, folks. It's going to get a lot colder, a lot faster here. Now that we are officially in October, fall is really upon us now, as Caesar will find Sterlacci. Sterlacci, the junior midfielder, can't get there. Eventually, Chicopee Comp will get there, but a nice get back there from Sterlacci. We'll work over eventually to Termel. Termel trying to find Fitzgerald streaking down the field. Comp trying to work it around. It's turned into a turnover battle. Termel will try to find Meadows cheap down the field. Meadows trying to get to it. Meadows looking around. That's going to be another goal. Will it? No! Chicopee Comp back there with nice defense. It kicks back out. Ella Sterlacci. Sterlacci trying to fire a shot. And that one will go to the right of the net. Big opportunity for Pope Francis coming in again, but they cannot cash in. Goal kick coming in. Ballant. Jordan Ballant trying to get there. Dave Termel looking forward as well. Here's Dillard. Dillard trying to make the play, and eventually it's taken away by the Colts, but the Cardinals are able to get back with it. It's Maeve Termel. Termel looking for a beautiful pass. It's a beauty to Fitzgerald. The shot and the save is going to be made by Madeline Rice. Maeve Termel with excellent passing here in this opening half. I mean, you've got to love what you've seen. That was a perfect, absolute dime pass to Kira Fitzgerald. Unfortunately, Kira could not stuff it home. I mean, you'd think you're watching Real Madrid, and you'd think you're watching maybe Barcelona, like you're watching an Iniesta at midfield with Termel and the way she's playing right now. Cardinals will look to make it a two-burger against the Colts here. It's going to head out of bounds. Fitzgerald will try to get at it, but it will be Chicopee possession. Ellie Hayes getting ready to come in on the sidelines. Cardinals have it. It's Termel. Termel to Dillard. Here's Mila Dillard. Dillard looking for space. He's going to get chipped back to Caesar. Here's Stephanie Caesar to Ella Sterlacci. Sterlacci back to Caesar. Stephanie kicking it over, trying to find Fitzgerald, but it's going to go past her. It's going to head out of bounds. You thought, no, Fitzgerald kept it in, but to no avail as Comp will just take it back. They'll try to work it up the field here. Comp stopping, taking their time, looking for the best way to chip it down the field. But again, to no avail. It's going to be a cover-up and a save for Kornacki. Kornacki tried to wheel it over to Caesar. Here's Steph. I think Coach Dillard was talking to Caesar. Kornacki threw it over there, expecting something. Caesar wasn't really ready, but finally she did get ready and made the play for Pope, as Caesar will get it back again. Kicking it back to Walsh. Walsh finds Mila Dillard at the 50. Dillard looking around, trying to carve it up the middle to Meadows. Meadows trying to get there, but Comp, with nice defense, will clear away. Gotta love the defense from both sides here. I mean, just the one goal. That's the difference right now, thanks to Bella Meadows. Gotta check my notes here just to make sure I'm correct. Yeah, 8:55 mark, where Meadows scored the goal. Lily Hayes officially ready to come into the game, the senior. Number 23. Walsh looking for it. Kick back around. Chicopee with nice passing. Good ball movement. Dillard, spinorama, shake and bake. Excellent midfield play by Dillard right now. Here's Mila. Dillard looking up top. Finds Sterlacci. Here's Ella trying to weave it in to Fitzgerald, but eventually it's blocked away to Caesar. Stephanie Caesar looking for it. Comp will try to kick it down the field, and that will be a cover-up for Kornacki. Dillard getting a little frustrated down there on the sidelines. Dillard has it. There's MIAA Dillard. Dillard to the 30. MIAA Dillard with speed and space to the 20. She'll cut it around, look for anywhere to go with it, runs out of gas a bit, and Chicopee Comp will take possession back. Cardinals, though, able to get right there with Stephanie Caesar, who sends someone flying. Dillard with a nice little fake there, too. Went over the Comp player's head. Still not giving up his Dillard. Dillard's still looking to try to make a play here, trying to get down, but she instead winds up on the turf. As Caesar, it's a perfect pass to Sterlacci. Sterlacci, I think, tried to leave it back for Meadows. Here's Bella Meadows. This could be dangerous if you're not careful. A chick back. Here's Maeve Trammell. Trammell with the shot. It goes just over the net. Good opportunity for Pope, but they can't cash in. Coming into the game for the Pope Francis Cardinals, the senior midfielder number 23, Lily Hayes. Coming off the field for your Pope Francis Cardinals, the senior captain, number 24, Kira Fitzgerald. So Fitzgerald off, Hayes on. Hayes will go to the wing. As Sterlacci will try to get there. It's going to glance off her skull and head out of bounds. Sub coming in for Chicopee Comp as well. It's going to be Molly Drew coming in. And coming off of them, it's going to be Eliana Ayala. Coming on for Chicopee Comp, though, it's going to be Lisa Caney. And coming off of them as well, it's going to be, I believe, right there, that is Alexandra Swikic. Okay. Cardinals looking for it. Up by 1 and reaching the halfway point of the first half. Nice pressure from Lily Hayes. Ella Sterlacci. Having a nice year for Pope Francis. 3 assists in midfield. Actually, it's going to head out of bounds, though. It'll be Comp possession. This is the first time these two teams have met. From what I account here, from my notebook here. But, yeah, this is the first time these two teams have met. And it's not disappointing this far. 1-0 is the lead for Pope Francis. Both teams with possession here early on. Chicopee Comp coming in today with a 5-1 record. Winners of 4 of their last 5 as well. Trammell taking it back to Thayer. Colette Thayer, the junior back. Moving it around, finds Caesar. Caesar just going to glance it over to Nora Walsh. Walsh. Looking around, finds Trammell. Here's MT, Maeve Trammell over to Sterlacci. Here's Ella. Ella looking in, finds Dillard. Here's MIAA Dillard trying to fire at a shot. Goes just to the left of the net. Good opportunity once again for Pope Francis, but they can't cash in. Good look for Dillard. Bent it, but just a little too far to the left of the net. Good opportunity, but no cash in. 18:50 to go in the opening half. Trammell trying to find Sterlacci. Dillard. MIAA Dillard looking for Sterlacci. Finds Hayes. Lily Hayes trying to work it over to Sterlacci. But eventually it'll be Comp taking back possession with Danica Dorozinski. Dorozinski tried to look down the field, but it was picked off by Nora Walsh. Walsh to Sterlacci. There's Ella Sterlacci. Sterlacci looking down the left side, trying to find Lily Hayes, but eventually it's going to roll to Caesar. Caesar looking for the header, but will roll into the dugout, or excuse me, rather the bench of Pope Francis. Dugout, I don't know why I was thinking baseball there. Maybe it's because the postseason's coming up for baseball, but we'll see about that. Eliana Ayala is coming back in for Chicopee Comp, and Kendall Knotts, the freshman forward, will take a seat. Throw in here for Comp with 17:49 to go in the opening half. Coming up, folks, regardless of the outcome of this first half, we will have the Pope Prep halftime report. We'll bring it to you live here from beautiful Pope Francis. We'll break down what we saw in this opening half. Look forward to the second half and our only game of the week. Doesn't seem too right, but we're going to go with it here on Pope Prep. Stay tuned, champions play here. We've still got 17 minutes to go in the opening half, though, as Thayer will dust it up to Dillard. Here's MIAA Dillard. Dillard trying to fire in a shot, but eventually it's going to go through the field goal posts. We're going to get a sub on the field. It's going to be another one. For Chicopee Comp coming into the game, it's going to be Alexandra Siwick. That's a tough one. Sawi. Oh, gee. Caleb, help me out with this one. I don't know why. I'm just struggling with names today. Not really sure. Number 12 for me, please. Thank you.
Alexandra
Sawicki? Gee, I don't know why. Don't know why I struggled with that one so bad, but then again, I do say a lot of information here on Pope Prep. Not sure why, but I'll try to get through my mispronunciation of that poor person's name. I feel terrible. Sterlacci. Sterlacci trying to create some space. Runs out of space. Comp takes it at the 50 with no pressure at all. Cardinals trying to work it up the field. Or excuse me, the Chicopee Comp trying to work it up the field. Lily Hayes trying to play aggressive defense, and eventually Comp will take it away, trying to work it down the right side, but Stephanie Caesar is back there for Pope Francis. Takes possession back for the Cardinals. Termel dusting it to Walsh. Walsh. Caesar. Caesar to Sterlacci. Sterlacci to Hayes. Lily Hayes at the 50. Next takes a big time bounce off the back of Madison Belanger for Chicopee Comp, as Sterlacci will try to do something again here. It's going to head out of bounds. It'll be Comp possession. But not for long. Not sure what Comp was looking for on that throw-in, as the Cardinals will take it back here. Not for long again. Comp looking in here with a dangerous territory. Cardinals looking to stay undefeated. They are going to for the minute and not give up a goal. Cardinals looking around still. With time, Comp will try to press it down the field. Cardinals have possession still, though, with Termel. Termel to Sterlacci. Cardinals going to try to cover it up, and they do. It's a can of corn for Ella Sterlacci. Or, excuse me, Eden Kornacki. Haha. AJ sleeping today. I don't know why. Hey, I got a case of the Mondays. What can I say today? Comp looking to fire it up in the air. Termel to Bella Meadows. Meadows. Perfect pass to Dillard. Mila Dillard. Dillard down the field trying to find Jordan Ballant, but it's going to hit out of bounds. Pope will throw in. Dillard. Looking around. Finds Fialo. Fialo to Termel. Here's Maeve Termel trying to fire in a shot here. Save is made by Madeline Rice. Rice covers up. Boys soccer varsity team out of practice today. Looks like they just finished up over on the grass. They will head out for the day. No home games this week. Big 2 road games for them coming up. Jordan Ballant on the right wing. Here's Ballant. Ballant trying to do something here. It's going to head out of bounds, and the Cardinals will be awarded their first corner kick of the game. So it's going to be a corner coming in for Sterlacci. Cardinals looking to get back on the board, trying to make it a 2-0 game. $13:40 to go, opening half. Big momentum pulling this game. If the Cardinals can jump up 2-0, it'd be huge for the rest of it. If the Colts can stay at 1-0, it's a big momentum their way. As Termel will try to find Meadows. Here's Meadows trying to get something going. It's going to get kicked around. Hayes trying to get in there, and it will eventually be cleared down the field. Caesar trying to keep it alive. She does. Here's Stephanie Caesar. Caesar looking around, trying to create space. Cardinals trying to fire on a shot with Meadows. Here's Bella Meadows trying to get around it for Pope Francis. Colts trying to clear. Ballant shoots it over the net. Before they could do anything else, though, it was offsides. Meadows was in an offside position there for the Cardinals. Do we have a timeout? I think we do. I think Chicopee just used their first timeout of the game, so we're going to step aside, folks. 13:03. Cardinals up 1-0. Stay tuned. Champions play here. Will the Cardinals remain undefeated? We'll find out soon. Back in a flash, exclusively on Pope Prep. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Ready to resume here on Pope Prep. No changes for the Cardinals out of the timeout. 13:03 to go. It's going to be a goal kick coming in to bring us back into play in this first half. Closing stages now of the opening half. Cardinals trying to get there. They do. It's Ballant at the 50. Ballant planning back, looking around, finds Dillard. Here's MIAA Dillard. Trying to find Jordan Ballant. Jordan Ballant on the right side comes away with it. Here's Ballant streaking down the right wing. Ballant trying to center it out in front. Here's Bella Meadows. Meadows looking for her second in the game. Kicks back. Sterlacci gets confronted by a comp player. She's going to get kicked around the Meadows. Meadows is going to try to find Ballant. Yep, Ballant has it. Ballant looking around. Trying to fire in a little skidammer. Trying to find Hayes on the left side. But it's going to head out of bounds. It will be Chicopee comp possession. They'll get two subs coming in onto the field. Danica Dorozinski and Kendall Knotts coming back in for Chicopee comp. Good effort this far from Chicopee comp. I mean, you've got to be impressed. That one goal, and the only difference maker thus far. But again, one goal in soccer could mean the world. So the Cardinals will try to get there with Sterlacci. Hayes trying to move in there as well. Lily Hayes with nice attack there. Will get kicked back to Termel. Goes off her head. And they'll find Dillard. Here's MIAA Dillard trying to look down the field for Jordan Ballant. But eventually we will get a cover-up from Chicopee comp. 11:42 to go now in this opening half. Termel. Termel looking around, trying to play some defense. But comp is right there. They have possession. Taryn Caravue. Caravue leading them in goals this season. Having a monster year for them. I believe she's a junior. Let me see here on my stat sheet. She is junior forward for Chicopee comp, having a monster season. She's been A-OK for them. So the Cardinals will look for some offense here. It's MIAA Dillard. Dillard on the right wing, trying to keep it alive for Pope. Dillard stopping on a dime, trying to fire it in the Meadows, but eventually it's a little bit of defense from the Colts. Sterlacci going to try to fire on the shot. It's Bella Meadows. Meadows looking for her second. Maybe trying to do something with the left foot. So she's going to get weird out of bounds. No, she keeps it alive. Hayes trying to clear it in. Comp having a hard time handling things. It's Ballant. Jordan Ballant kicking it back. Maeve Termel. Termel looking around. Finds Fialo. Fialo trying to find Meadows. Save is made, though, by Chicopee comp. Huge save by Madeline Rice. Bella Meadows was ready to pounce and put it in for her second of the game. But eventually, comp will get a reprieve. Cardinals still with possession, though. Still with an opportunity to put another one on the board. Meadows looking for it. Cobb trying to play some defense. Can't do much. Termel going to try to fire a shot. Through the field goal post it goes. Goal kick coming in for Chicopee comp. So I was saying there for Chicopee comp, it's Taryn Caravue with 12 goals, having a monster year for Chicopee comp. Cardinals have it. Here's Dillard. Dillard finding Meadows, taking a tumble. Here's MIAA Dillard with speed on the right wing, trying to make a play. Will get awarded with a corner kick, though. We're going to get a sub coming in for the Cardinals. Coming into the game for the Pope Francis Cardinals, the senior captain, number 24, Kira Fitzgerald. Coming off the field for your Pope Francis Cardinals, the senior number 23, Lily Hayes. Hayes off. Fitzgerald back on. Second corner of the game for Sterlacci. Going to be a high hanging corner. The shot here from Dillard, the header, almost went in, but again, it's just been almost a series of those for Dillard this afternoon. Subs coming onto the field for the visitors. For the visitors, actually, excuse me here. It's going to be Eberisha Ebrahimi. Again, that's another tough one to say, but Eliana Ayala will come off for Chicopee comp. Termel has it. Finds Dillard. MIAA Dillard. Dillard, perfect pass. Meadows, that could have been 2-0, but the hand goes up from the referee. Offsides is called. That was excellent from Pope Francis. Just the look you want to get. Goes right between the middle of the defense. Meadows streaking. Boom. That would have made it 2-0 for sure. And that's really the key to beating this Cardinal team, is if you can cut out the middle of the field. I mean, we've seen teams do it in the past. That one playoff game we went to last year, I'm forgetting the team now for some reason. I don't know if you went. The team we went to last year for the girls' varsity playoff game. We went on the road. You can remember the team name. The Woolies, right? That's what it is.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
We went to Chicopee.
There was another one, too. But they were like really far. But I don't know why I'm spitballing here. Stillachi trying to get there. It's going to head out of bounds. Yep, Millbury Woolies. Bingo, bango, bungo. Perfect. Yeah, they took away the middle of the field on Pope Francis, and it became a rough day real quick for Pope Francis. And they lost that game, and that ended their season. That was a tough loss on the road to end it all. And that game, it was key for them. They came in with a strategy. They were not going to give the Cardinals the middle of the field to attack. They were not going to let them find a Meadows wide open, streaking down the field for an easy kick or an easy goal. And it worked out for them perfectly. And I think that is still the method to beating this team, but we'll have to see for sure. Caesar trying to get back there. Comp trying to tie us up. 1-0, the lead for the Cardinals as we're fastly approaching halftime. Termel trying to find Fitzgerald on the left wing. Gets kicked back to Termel. Termel and Meadows. Meadows leaving it off for Fitzgerald. Here's Kira Fitzgerald running into a Comp player, and eventually Chicopee will take it the other way with Caitlin Gilhely. That's going to head out of bounds. It'll still be Comp possession. Comp looking for it. Sterlacci moves it over to Dillard. Mila Dillard to Sterlacci. Sterlacci looking to Fitzgerald. Gonna head down the field. And Chicopee Comp will kick it out. Termel with a little stab at it. We'll move it over to Dillard. Here's Mila Dillard. Dillard kicking it over to Ballot on the right wing. Ballot looking around, trying to fire on a shot. But it goes right into the chest of Madeline Rice, who covers up for the save. Another great opportunity for the Cardinals cooking. But they can't cash in. Only 1-0. This afternoon, Chicopee Comp playing a good game against these Cardinals. Nora Walsh. Walsh to Termel. Termel looking for it at midfield. Comp trying to get out of it, and they do. Good play by Taryn Caravu. Here's Caravu. Caravu moving it in. Walsh with some nice defense for Pope Francis getting back there. Dillard. Mila Dillard has it for Pope. Finds Ballot on the right wing. Ballot moving it up. Dillard trying to win speed race there, but it's going to eventually head out of bounds. It's going to be Pope possession. $5:50 to go. Opening half. Fialo throwing in. Finds Mila Dillard. Dillard to Fialo. Gabby Fialo. Moving it around. Fialo going to try to find Fitzgerald or Meadows. Again, through the middle. And the cover-up will be made eventually by Chicopee Comp. 5:28 to go. Opening half. Steph Caesar. Moves it over to Walsh. Laura Walsh to Maeve Termel. Caesar. Looking around. It's going to head out of bounds. Going to be Comp possession, and they're going to get a sub, Alina Ayala. Yeah, that's a tough one to say. I mean, some tough names here on the Comp team for my pronunciation's sake. Hopefully I'm saying them right. And coming off for the Colts, it's going to be Taryn Caravu. I'm sure we will see Caravu plenty more in the future of this game. So the Cardinals will look for it. Excuse me, rather. I don't think that is Caravu, rather. That is Danica Dorozinski as it heads out of bounds. So my apologies there to the Comp player, as it'll be a goal kick coming in for Pope Francis. 1-0. Haven't had to play the goal horn that many times. Cardinals trying to sing Another One Bites the Dust, but Comp is giving them a run for their money right now as Caesar has it. Here's Stephanie Caesar. Caesar kicking it over to Walsh. Nora Walsh. Perfect pass. On target. Termel to Dillard. Mila Dillard. Dillard looking up the middle of the field, trying to find Meadows, but Chicopee Comp, he'll get back there in the nick of time to clear things out and clear it away. Meadows. There's Bella on the right wing. Meadows trying to cross it in, trying to find Fitzgerald. Kira Fitzgerald trying to get there, but the cover-up will be made by Madeline Rice instead. 3:35 to go. Opening half. Termel has it. Over to Thayer. Colette Thayer. To Nora Walsh. Walsh stopping on a dime. Walsh over to Termel. Termel trying to find MIAA Dillard. Dillard has it. Here's Dillard over to Termel again. Back to Dillard. Nice give and go from Pope. Dillard looking up the field, finds a perfect pass to Kira Fitzgerald. Can Fitzgerald stuff it in? She will. She scores for Pope Francis. And just like that, the Cardinals have a 2-0 lead thanks to their senior captain, Kira Fitzgerald. Time in the goal there for Kira Fitzgerald is 36:58. So 36:58 mark for Kira Fitzgerald makes it 2-0. So for Fitzgerald, I'll get my stat book out here and open up to the page that says stats. Kira Fitzgerald makes it a 2-0 lead for Pope Francis. 7th goal on the season for Pope Francis is Kira Fitzgerald. So Fitzgerald nets it in. Finally, the Cardinals go up by 2. Pope Francis goal, her 7th of the season, scored by the senior captain, number 24, Kira Fitzgerald. Time in the goal, 36 minutes, 58 seconds. It's Fitzgerald at 36:58 to make it a Pope 2-0 lead. Cardinals looking for it. Trying to clear out of harm's way. Dillard has it. Moves it back to Fialo. Finds Ballot. Heads out of bounds. Caught there to Walsh. Walsh trying to clear it out of harm's way. There comes Comp. Comp looking around. Trying to find something here. They have it. Trying to fire on a shot, and that one's going to head out of bounds. Deflected out of bounds, rather. We're about to hit the 2-minute mark to go in this opening half. Won't be any referee time today. We'll get to see what the scoreboard has to offer, as Sterlacci will look for it. Ella Sterlacci looking downfield, finds Meadows. Here's Bella Meadows trying to get there, trying to make the play. But it's going to head the other way. Dillard looking downfield, finds Ballot. Will Jordan Ballot be able to win the race? No, it's going to be just a kick away from the starting keeper for Chicopee Comp, Madeline Rice. Cardinals likely going to head to the break up 2, but we'll see if they can make it 3-0. 1:12 to go. It's going to be a throw-in for Fialo. Dillard trying to find it. Coming up, we've got the Pope Francis halftime report. We'll bring it to you live here from Pope Francis. Stay tuned. Champions play here. We've got you covered at the half. As a player is going to be down here for Chicopee Comp, and we're going to stop the clock at 40. Let's see. Referee's going to try to run play here. We got an injury timeout at 42.8 seconds. We'll step aside. Cardinals up 2-0. 42.8 to go. First half. Pope Francis in command. Welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen. Eliana Ayala walking off on her own power. Fell slammed to the turf very hard there. So it's going to be pretty sure, from what I know, figuring what happened there in the last bit end of that play. It's going to be Comp possession. 42.8 seconds to go.
Well, I don't have to ask the question. I just said, hey, that's my son. We gotta go, because mom needs to go.
Goal kick coming in. Cardinals going to look for it with Stephanie Caesar. Caesar to Trammell. Trammell trying to find Stellaci. Stellaci looking for it. Finds Caesar. Here's Stephanie Caesar. Back to Trammell. Trammell back to Stellaci. Ella Stellaci with 20 seconds to go. Maybe Trammell looking for it. Chicopee Cobb player lost a cleat there. Cleat lost on the 44-yard line, so they'll pick it up. 12 seconds. Kira Fitzgerald, Bella Meadows, the 2 goals in the opening half. That's how we're going to head to the break with the Cardinals up 2. 5 seconds to go. One last run for Fialo, and that is going to do it. Cardinals heading to the break up by a score of 2-0. Coming up, we've got the halftime report. Stay tuned. Champions play here. Back in a flash, exclusively on Pope Prep YouTube. Welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen. Cardinals heading into the break up 2-0 thanks to Fitzgerald and Meadows' goals. I mean, for Pope Francis, it was kind of even in terms of possession in that first half. Pope Francis, though, coming away with the goals. Chicopee Comp simply not. I mean, the comp players, I mean, the clear strategy is to shut down the middle of the field, and it's been an open field day for the Cardinals in terms of getting the ball into the middle of the field. They're looking good thus far, our Pope Francis. Next time we're going to see them, I believe it's senior night. How about that? The season just flies by, I tell you. Girls soccer will be against East Long Meadow with that game at 6 o'clock, so it's going to be a fun one, Friday, October 20th. So put that one right now into your calendars. It's going to be a lot of fun here on Pope Prep. We've got girls soccer, East Long Meadow, 6 o'clock, Friday, October 20th. Boys soccer, we'll have a couple more home games from what I can see here on my calendar. I believe we will see them against Monument Mountain on October 9th. And then we will see them next time against boys soccer as they'll take on Pittsfield at 4:30 on Tuesday, October 17th. And that will close out their season as well. That'll be the last time we see them at home. Or actually, we'll see them one more time for Senior Day. I'm not sure how Senior Night's going to work for them, but I'm sure we'll figure it out somehow, some way. Coming up, 3:17 until the second half. So until then, we're going to send you into a pause. Stay tuned. Champions play here for station identification. Coming up, we've got the second half. Cardinals head into the second half, up 2-0. Stay tuned. All right, we're ready to begin the second half here on Pope Prep Productions. Reminder to like this content. Subscribe to our channel, producing the finest unique content anywhere in the high school sports scene. We've got you covered all year long here on Pope Prep. Teams will switch sides in this second half. Cardinals will work from left to right. Chicopee Comp will work from right to left. We're officially ready to begin here in the second half. Comp will start with possession. And here we go. Second half ready to go. Underway. Again, Cardinals won the toss today. They elected to start with possession. And they went up 2-0 with that opening half. Miss here by Caesar. Comp trying to take it all the way, but eventually they run out of space. They'll still be Comp possession. Good looks for them to begin the second half. Big Monday Night Football game on tonight. The Giants and Seahawks. That'll be appointment viewing for me after this game is done. Comp trying to fight back, though, here. 39-22 to get 2 goals back. That could be one right there, but it sails over the net. Good opportunity for Chicopee Comp, but they can't bring it home and just put it home for Pope Francis. Kornacki to Thayer. Thayer to Caesar. Here's Stephanie Caesar. Caesar with space. Trying to finish it out to Termel. Termel had a hard time finding it, but the save is going to be made by Kornacki. Big boot from Kornacki. Tries to find Meadows. Meadows with 1. Fitzgerald with 1. That brings us to this 2-0 score that we currently have now, as Ballot will try to find it on the right side, but it's going to take a tailspin out of bounds. There'll be a goal kick coming in for the visitors. Beautiful night. What it's turning into here. About 4:50, 6 in the afternoon here. About to turn into the evening. Caesar will throw it in. Caesar has it. Trying to make it a 3-0 Pope lead. But it'll head out of bounds once again. So Caesar will be repeated motion for her. Comp will take it back, though. With streaking speed, they have it. Trying to get through Nora Walsh. But Walsh is ready to go and gets back there in plenty of time. It's going to get kicked over to Thayer. Here's Killa Thayer. Thayer back to Nora Walsh. Walsh looking, trying to find Maeve Trammell. Here's Maeve. Maeve to Gabby Fiallo, calling shots. Trammell looking for it, but it's going to take it away by Chicopee Comp. Comp, nice passing, trying to move it around. But again, Nora Walsh has been a huge factor back there for Pope Francis tonight on the defensive side. Sterlacci trying to kick it down the field, trying to find Fitzgerald on the far side of your screen. Fitzgerald trying to get there. It's going to be eventually kicked away, though, by Chicopee Comp. Cardinals have it. Here's Dillard. Mila Dillard over to Sterlacci. Sterlacci trying to find Termel, but it's going to be kicked out of bounds by Chicopee Comp. There to make the play was Caitlin Gillidy. Got a sub coming in. Chicopee Comp as Caesar's going to take possession. They're going to order the sub to head back to the sidelines. Dillard. Caesar. Here's Stephanie Caesar. Caesar trying to create space. Before she can do anything else, it'll still remain Cardinal possession. They're going to give her a free kick. I think they are. Or it's going to be a corner. Let's see. No, I think they're going to award a free kick. Okay, so free kick it is for Maeve Trammell. Trammell looking downfield, trying to find Jordan Ballot, but it will head out of bounds. So now the sub will come onto the field for Chicopee Comp. So fresh legs coming on. Beautiful day. No need for a sweatshirt. It's shirt and shorts weather, to say the least. Cardinals looking for it with Ballot. Ballot will play it on the ground in the Meadows. Bella Meadows trying to get in there, trying to make the play. Gets kicked back to Maeve Trammell. Here's Maeve. Maeve with the shake and bake. Stopping on a dime. Trying to find Sterlacci, but it's going to get taken away by Chicopee Comp, and not for long, as we're going to get a whistle and a stoppage here. It'll still be Comp possession, though. 34-18 to go today. Again, our only game of the week, so it's going to be a big break for us here at Pope Prep Productions. It's going to be time for us to rethink things. It's going to give us time to strategize as well. Tomorrow it's a big day for the underclassmen and the juniors, as it'll be PSAT day. So seniors will get the day off with the expectation that they are preparing for their college search and their future search. And the underclassmen will be in Pope Francis for a full day of school, as they will be taking the PSATs. It's Collette Thayer on the back ends for Pope Francis, speaking of underclassmen. Moving over to Nora Walsh. Walsh kicking it back. Stephanie Caesar has it. Caesar finds Sterlacci on the far side of your screen. Moving over to Dillard at the 50. Dillard looking downfield. Find Fitzgerald. Here's Kira Fitzgerald on the left wing. Fitzgerald trying to sub it home. Meadows! It's a goal for Pope Francis. It's her second in the game for Bella Meadows. And just like that, the Cardinals come alive again to make it 3-0, thanks to Bella Meadows, who records her 24th of the season at the 33-20 mark. So 24th of the season now for Bella Meadows. Making it a 3-0 Pope Francis lead. Lead continues to grow for the Cardinals. It's 3-0 at the 33-20 mark. Pope Francis goal, her second of the game and 24th of the season, scored by the senior captain, number 15, Isabella Meadows. Time in the goal, 6 minutes, 40 seconds. It's Meadows at 6:40 to give the Cardinals a 3-0 lead. So Meadows makes it 3-0. Cardinals looking to add on here with Trammell. Trammell gets kicked back to Dillard. Dillard to Sterlacci. Sterlacci trying to fire a shot. It'll head out of bounds. There'll be a goal kick coming in for the Cardinals. Ballot finds Meadows. Meadows looking for the hat trick. Meadows looking on the right side, trying to fire a shot. It's blocked there at the ends by the Chicopee Comp Colts. I believe getting there for the block was Madison Riffenberg, the junior. So it'll be a corner kick coming in here for Sterlacci. 32 minutes to go today. Start taking their time. Cardinals looking for it. It's going to be a cover-up by Madeline Rice for Chicopee Comp. So Molly Burke, it was a good first half for Chicopee Comp. They went down 2-0, though. That's going to be their deficit today. And maybe the key element to their demise is just the goals. I mean, they played the Cardinals okay, and better than some of the teams we've seen this year. As Pope Francis will look for it. Trying to get there is Caesar. Here's Stephanie Caesar. Caesar looking, trying to find Nora Walsh. Caesar still trying to get there again. Walsh trying to do something as well, but it's going to head out of bounds. Chicopee Comp will retain possession. Cardinals trying to move it up with Thayer. Cardinals try to do something. And went and took a stay out of bounds. Pope looking for it. Caesar trying to get there. It's going to head out of bounds. A little bit of an injury there for Comp, but they're able to get up A-OK. Substitution coming in for Chicopee Comp. It's going to be Caitlin Shagnon coming in. Coming off for Chicopee Comp will be Eliana Ayala. Throw in for the Colts. 30 minutes to go. Walsh looking for it. Lily Hayes getting ready. It's coming on the sideline. She's taking a little lap here. Caesar looking to get back there. Here's Stellaci. Stellaci takes a tumble. It's going to go in the way of Pope Francis. Walsh will kick away. Try to find Dillard. Dillard to Fitzgerald. Here's Mila Dillard. Dillard looking for Bella Meadows. Meadows trying to find it, but eventually it's going to be a cover-up from Madeline Rice. Madeline Rice making it look easy back there on that one for Chicopee Comp. As the Colts will try to just work it up the field in any way they can. You've got to get goals in a hurry, and it's tough to do against the big wall of red that the Cardinals have had this year. The Cardinals win this game, they're going to improve to 9-0 and 8-0 in Kirby Fielding. Colts have it, staying on sides. We'll try to fire it in here. The header, it's going to be a cover-up for Kornacki. Kornacki's going to move it out with the pace of play and ballot. We'll try to move it over to Mila Dillard. Here's Dillard with speed, approaching the 50. Turns around. I think that was Knox who got turned around. Dillard trying to move it inside. It's going to head out of bounds. It'll be Pope possession still. And a sub's going to come in. It's going to be Lily Hayes. Coming into the game for the Pope Francis Cardinals, the senior number 23, Lily Hayes. Coming off the field for your Cardinals, the senior captain number 24, Kira Fitzgerald. So Fitzgerald off. Hayes on. As Meadows has a hard time handling things over on the yellow sideline. It's going to be heading the way of Chicopee Comp. Ballot to Dillard. Here's Mila Dillard. Dillard looking around on that right side. Trying to shake and bake a little bit. Going to head down is Dillard. He'll head out of bounds. And Fiala will throw in. There's Fiala over to Ballot. Ballot finds Termel. Maeve Termel to Stephanie Caesar. Caesar looking for space. Going to try to fire a shot. Dillard shoots it over the field goal post. Perfect play from Stephanie Caesar around the 30-yard line. Trying to carve it in over to Mila Dillard. And it wound up with a goal kick coming in for Chicopee Comp. Jordan Ballot. Ballot trying to make the play on the right side, trying to keep it alive for Pope Francis. But she can't. It's going to be a goal kick coming in for the Colts. Again, can't believe what I'm saying. It's so weird not to have multiple games this week, especially in the stretch run here of the fall sports season, but only this one game, and that will put a capper for the week. So easy for us. Get those grades up and focus in on other things and take a little break. I'm giving you the best high school sports action in the country, as Termel has it here for the Pope Francis Cardinals. Here's Termel. Termel with a Dillard. Here's Mila Dillard trying to fire in a shot, but that one will go to the right of the net. Cardinals, though, they're going to be okay. Up 3-0. Comp just having a hard time getting things going in the other way. We're also going to start battling the clock here with about 25 and change to go, as it'll be a goal kick going right to Trammell. Smacking off her cranium as Walsh has it. Nora Walsh finds Sterlacci. Sterlacci takes a tumble and appears to be in a little discomfort. She'll get up. Appears to be in a little bit of discomfort, but I think she's okay. It'll be a Pope free kick coming in. I suspect it's going to be Trammell taking it. Caesar's going to head down there as well. Trammell is going to try to fire it in. It's going to go to the right of the net. So it was a good opportunity, but nothing coming home for the Cardinals there. Trammell will look for it. Moving over to Dillard. Dillard to Sterlacci. Sterlacci in the shade finds Dillard. Dillard tried to do a little spinorama behind the back pass to Meadows. Didn't work out, but the Cardinals were able to get it back with strong midfield play from Maeve Trammell. Trammell to Lily Hayes. Hayes looking around, trying to scramble and find something there, and eventually she's going to get worked back the other way. Cardinals looking forward here. Walsh. Trammell. Cardinals. Oh, that could be a bad break. Cardinal defense was going for a walk in the park, and it's going to be a goal for Chicopee Comp. They put it in at the 23:56 mark. How about that for Chicopee Comp? Bada bing, bada boo. They're one goal back. All they need is one more now. I believe that was Caitlin Gilhooly who put that one in at the 23:56 mark. So at 23:56, it's Caitlin Gilhooly getting the first goal of the day for Chicopee Comp. The 12:04 mark, that would make sense. I'll put it into my time cruncher here. Let's see. Let's see if Caleb was right with 12:04 for Caitlin Gilhooly too. Yep, 16 minutes, 4 seconds. So a little close, but I think you may have had the wrong time there. Yep. Let me get to my little stat sheet here. I want to see how many goals that Caitlin Gilhooly has this year for Chicopee Comp. Don't really know it off the top of my head. You got to look down here at my notes, and I think that's her 7th goal of the season. So 7 now on the year for Gilhooly as the Cardinals will try to take it the other way. Chicopee Comp could be off to the races the other way. Kornacki will try to move it back the other way and find Sterlacci wide open. Sterlacci takes a tumble. Sterlacci's going to get taken down. She appears to be in a little bit of pain, a little discomfort as well. Thayer moving it around, but loses it. And Chicopee Comp will try to take it the other way. It's going to take a bounce off the chest of Thayer. Chicopee Comp goal scored by number 20, Caitlin Gilhooly, the junior midfielder. Time in the goal for Chicopee Comp, 16 minutes, 4 seconds. It's Gilhooly at 16 minutes, 4 seconds to make it 3-1, Pope Francis. Well, I just realized that, folks, I had a little malfunction with the scoreboard in my head. Again, I got another case on the Mondays. 3-1 is the score for Pope Francis. Looked at our scoreboard and said we were off. Oh, boy. Big case of the Mondays for A.J. Gonsalves today. I'm not sure why, but you got to figure things out here with 22 minutes to go. That would make sense. Yep, Meadows 2, Fitzgerald 1. Not sure why I forgot, but I don't know. It's just a case of the Mondays. I got to be better. Cardinals looking to make it 4-1. Dillard trying to stuff it home, and eventually she can't get her first goal of the evening. Goes to the left of the net. Another good opportunity squandered, but we're reaching the halfway point of this second half. Cardinals looking for it. Ballot trying to get there. trying to make the play. Meadows has it. Here's Bell Meadows. Meadows with space. Meadows trying to carve it to the middle of Dillard. But it will deflect off a Chicopee comp player and will head out of bounds. Again, 3-1. Pope Francis leads, thanks to 2 from Meadows and 1 from Fitzgerald. Again, I'm not really sure what I was talking about there with the, all they need is one more. All they need is one more. But no, all they need is actually 2 more, AJ. Think again. We'll get you the corner kick coming in here in just a sec. It's a high beaming corner kick. Cardinals going to look for it. Comp trying to clear. Kicks back to Hayes. Here's Lily Hayes. Hayes trying to make some hay on the sideline there. There's Lily looking inside, trying to make the play. Comp looking for it as well. Fialo to Ballot. Cardinals trying to fire it in. And Fialo will kick it out of bounds. Substitution coming in for Chicopee Comp today. It's going to be Denica Dorozinski coming back into the game for Eliana Ayala, as well as Molly Giroud coming in for Kendall Knotts. $20 minutes to go. Second half. Now Dillard. Dillard trying to do a little spin around. Kicks back. It'll be Trammell. Dave Trammell looking for it. Fialo trying to get there as well. Trammell trying to get back now. Cobb, they could have another big lane down in the Cardinal defense. It's been a breakdown here in the second half. Comp looking inside, but eventually Fialo gets back there nicely for Pope. And they'll chip away. $19:15 to go. Second half. Meadows. Meadows looking for it. Takes a tumble to the turf. It's going to be going the other way. It'll actually be Chicopee Comp possession here. Sterlacci. Sterlacci to Meadows. Here's Bella Meadows. Meadows over to Dillard. Mila Dillard to Hayes. Lily Hayes. Sterlacci. Ella Sterlacci going to try to fire on a shot. She scores! Ella Sterlacci finally taking a little bit of a beating here in this second half, but she puts it in. Big goal for Ella Sterlacci. The crowd goes crazy at the 18:38 mark, and that makes it a 4-1 Pope Francis lead thanks to Ella Sterlacci. And we've got a timeout coming in from Chicopee Comp. We're going to step aside, folks. Stay tuned. Champions play here. Cardinals up 4-1 now, thanks to Ella Sterlacci. We'll be back in a flash to conclude the game. 18:38 to go. Second half. Pope Prep on the YouTube channel. Exclusively here is where all the Pope Francis content lives. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Ready to resume here on Pope Prep. Cardinals up 4-1 thanks to an Ella Sterlacci goal. And a 21-29 marker, first of the season. As Chicopee Comp will play it in 4-1, coming off the goal in midfield right now. Pope Francis goal, her first of the season, scored by the junior midfielder number 17, Ella Sterlacci. Time of the goal, 21 minutes, 29 seconds. It's Sterlacci at 21-29 to make it a 4-1 Pope Francis lead. Lee Fialo is going to get called here. Fans and players cannot believe the call. Coach Dillard's going to give the referee a run for his money. It's going to be a free kick coming in for Chicopee. 18 minutes to go. Time continues to tick. Free kick coming in. Cardinals looking for it. Walsh going to clear it up here to Mila Dillard. Here's Dillard trying to find Meadows. Meadows going to kick it back. Over to Walsh. It goes. Here's Nora Walsh to Sterlacci. Sterlacci to Hayes. Here's Lily Hayes. Hayes has a lot of field open. Finds Meadows on the wing. Meadows cutting back. Looking for space if she can get it. Hayes trying to get in there as well. Fight for it on the sidelines. It's going to head over to Caesar with a whistle. 17 minutes to go now. Just continuing to wind down in this one today. There'll be a free kick coming in for Maeve Termel. Could get even worse for Chicopee Comp. Termel looking, trying to find Fitzgerald. It's going to head out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick coming in. Cardinals looking for it. Fialo trying to get there. It's going to head out of bounds. Fialo will throw in. 15:55 to go. Fialo looking for it. Here's Gabby over to Sterlacci. Sterlacci back to Meadows. Bella Meadows has it for Pope. Meadows trying to carve her way to the Comp defense. Heads back to Sterlacci. Sterlacci leaving it off. Termel shot to the field goal post again. Another good opportunity for the Cardinals. Can't cash in there. 4-1 the lead. Smile is starting to come in on the sidelines with 15 minutes to go. Comp really running out of time now. The second half here late. It's turning into a Cardinal possession frenzy as the Cardinals will try to get there. Meadows coming in. Here's Meadows trying to get a hat trick. That wouldn't be the first time we've said that here in our Pope career, as Knotts is going to come back in for Chicopee Comp. And Sawicki's going to come off for Chicopee Comp. Fialo looking for it. Thayer will help her out, but not too long. Comp will try to work it now the other way. Walsh has it. There's Nora Walsh. Walsh over to Stephanie Caesar. Caesar cutting back. Finds Ella Sterlacci. Sterlacci on the sideline. Finding Hayes. No, it's picked off. Picked off by Comp, and they're not going to hold it in for long as Caesar is trying to head it to Dillard. Cardinals still trying to get there. Thayer looking for it. And it's going to get bounced around the Comp. Comp's going to try to fire the shot. Easy save for Kornacki. So finally, the shutout streak that we've seen here at home is going to burst for the Cardinals, but looks like it's going to be another win. Though, like they said to me when I went down there on the sidelines today to pick up a roster, keep the streak going. Meadows trying to fire a shot. It gets blocked, and it was a vicious one for Meadows, too. Meadows kicking it back here to Dillard. Here's MIAA Dillard. Dillard carving away through. Shot goes to the right of the net. Really trying to get that goal for the Cardinals tonight. That's going to be another sub coming in for Chicopee Comp. Goal kick coming in. Cardinals trying to get back now. Fialo trying to find Fitzgerald. Termel with a header. We'll try to sheet it down to Fitzgerald. Termel has it. She'll kick it over to Caesar when she's ready. Or instead, she'll just try to move it up the field to Sterlacci. Sterlacci, I think, tried to leave it off for Termel, but the pass was picked off by Comp. Takes a bounce off Lily Hayes. Worked over to Sterlacci. Back to Dillard. Here's MIAA Dillard. Dillard with space. To the 20. Dillard cutting back. Finds Sterlacci. Goes through her. Hayes trying to get there. Lily Hayes trying to make the play. Comp player goes tumbling to the ground. Refs don't like it. It's going to be Comp possession. Walsh trying to get there at the 50. Takes a tumble again. 12 minutes to go. Second half. Walsh trying to get back. Nice play from the visitors, but the home team will try to take it back with Caesar. Stephanie Caesar stopping on a dime. Kicking over to Sterlacci again. And the Ella Sterlacci show today. Walsh has it. Moves it over. Sterlacci. Ella Sterlacci looking downfield. Finds Dillard. MIAA Dillard looking for space. Finds Fitzgerald. It's Kira Fitzgerald with a big play for Pope to retain possession. Dillard trying to find Termel. Here's Maeve Termel fending off a Comp defender. Kicking it nicely over to Fialo. Fialo to Dillard. MIAA Dillard on the sideline. It's going to head out of bounds. It's going to be a corner kick coming in for Pope Francis. Sterlacci trying to find Termel. Shot is just going to go to the right of the net. A good opportunity for Maeve Termel. She could not stuff it home for the Cardinals. 10:40 to go now. Second half. $10:25 to go. Second half. Gonna head out of bounds. Fitzgerald has it. Not for long, though. Fitzgerald still trying to get there. Trying to make the play. Fiala will get it back. Gabby will kick it over to Maeve Termel. Termel looking downfield. Trying to find Sterlacci. She has it. Sterlacci trying to look it up for Dillard. Dillard looking for her first. It's a handball, I think, on Pope. So it's going to be going the way of Chicopee Comp. They'll work quickly. Yeah, me too. I thought it bounced off a Comp player. That's fitting, right? Cheapers creeps. I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, that's what we got to think here. We got to think it hit a Pope player and bounced on a Comp hand. It definitely bounced on a Comp hand. I'm not sure if it bounced on a Pope hand first. As Dillard will try to get there. MIAA Dillard sends someone flying. We're going to get a whistle here. Fans don't like it. But it'll be a free kick for Chicopee Comp. Looking to make it a 4-2 game. Free kick coming in, and the save is going to be easily made by Kornacki. Dillard telling Kornacki to move quickly, trying to find Meadows in the middle. Meadows having a hard time handling things, though. Comp looking to move it around. Here's Hayes. Hayes trying to do something here. Sterlacci and Trammell both miss it at midfield. Comp trying to take it the other way. It's blocked away by Thayer. Cardinals still looking for it here. Dillard trying to get in there. Fitzgerald as well. Cardinals still trying to do something here. Chicopee Comp has it. Here comes Comp trying to work it down the right side of the field. Maura Walsh trying to get back there, trying to make the play. Walsh looking for it still. Walsh finding Caesar. Here's Stephanie Caesar. It's going to head out of bounds. Will be Pope possession. Once more. Cardinals working it down the field. Finding Hayes. Here's Lily Hayes. Hayes looking for Dillard. MIAA Dillard trying to get there, trying to make the play. Sterlacci trying to find Caesar. Ella Sterlacci trying to find it again. Goes back to Dillard. Here's MIAA. MIAA Dillard. Dillard working around, trying to create it in. And eventually it'll be a throw-in, but it will be a sub coming out of the field for Pope. Coming into the game for the Pope Francis Cardinals, the junior number 18, Jordan Ballin. Coming off the field for your Pope Francis Cardinals, the senior number 23, Lily Hayes. So Lily Hayes will get a bit of an applause from these Pope fans. Caesar looking to find Jordan Ballin. Ballin back to Caesar. Caesar to Sterlacci. Sterlacci looking over, finds Ballin, but before they can do anything else, offsides is called. Under 7 minutes to go now. Game coming to a screeching end today on Pope Prep. Cardinals looking for it at midfield. Glances off Trammell. Fitzgerald looking for it. That'll be Sterlacci taking it. Sterlacci trying to find Meadows. Cardinals still trying to get it here with Trammell. Trammell over to Sterlacci. Back to Trammell it goes. Here's Maeve Trammell. Trammell to Fiallo. Gabby Fiallo has it for Pope at the 30. Running to the 20. Gabby Fiallo trying to go coast to coast, but instead she goes coast to the turf. Cardinals still trying to take it the other way, but they'll have to get back now. As Walsh has it. Over to Thayer it goes. Thayer over to Trammell. Trammell to Fitzgerald. There's Kira Fitzgerald. Back around to Thayer. Thayer to Trammell. Trammell finds Caesar. Here's Stephanie Caesar. Caesar over to Jordan Ballin. Ballin looking downfield. Has Stephanie Caesar running. Here's Steph. Steph trying to cook it over to Meadows. Here's Bella Meadows looking in, trying to fire in a shot. She goes down. No penalty assessed. Cardinals will try to take it now the other way. They're trying to get there, trying to make some noise. Are the Cardinals back there, but Chicopee Comp has it here. Trying to move it around, and eventually it'll be Chicopee Comp trying to take it here. Look out. Kornacki coming out of her net. She goes down. They've got a wide open net, but Comp won't take it. That could have been an easy goal for Comp and would have cut the Cardinal lead down to 2. But Comp didn't know that Kornacki came out of the net. I think that was knots down there for Chicopee Comp, who just had no really field awareness there. Could have been a goal, but it won't be. It'll still be a 3-goal advantage for Pope Francis as Trammell has it. Trammell looking around, trying to create space. Eventually runs out, though, as Ballin takes it in. Jordan Ballin looking downfield. Has Trammell. Trammell with the spin and the shake. Gonna head out of bounds again. Dillard. MIAA Dillard trying to make the play for Pope. Dillard trying to get in there. Can't. Cardinals will look for some defense here. Look out. Cardinals trying to get there, and the cover-up. It's going to be made by Kornacki. Kornacki will boot it away. Trying to find Bella Meadows down the field. Sterlacci. Sterlacci finds Meadows. Here's Bella Meadows. Meadows looking for Sterlacci. Kicked away. Trammell. Looking for space. Going to get kicked down the field. Meadows coming in. Look out. That could have been a hat trick. But luckily, for Comp. They'll kick it away. Not for long, though. Sterlacci still trying to get there. Dillard as well. Start queuing up. All I can do is win. Or all I do is win, rather. Excuse me. In case of the Mondays. Turmel. Over to Jordan Ballin it goes. Jordan Ballin, again, first year here at Pope Francis, coming over from South Hadley. Finds Turmel. Maeve Turmel really has been a star of the show for the Cardinals, even though she hasn't, or rather, excuse me, even though she hasn't popped on the score sheet. As MIAA Dillard, again, it's just day of frustration. She wants that one goal today, and I don't think she's going to get it. That one went off the top crossbar, so coming that close to again was Dillard, but could not stop it home for the Cardinals. Goal kick coming in for the visitors. Fialo trying to get there, trying to make the play. Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald looking in, trying to cut it around, but eventually it's going to get kicked the other way. Caesar trying to get there for Pope. Steph Caesar looking for it. Going to get kicked around for Nora Walsh. Walsh moving back, trying to find Turmel again. Turmel having a hard time handling things. Sterlacci up to Fitzgerald. Kira Fitzgerald. Kira on the right wing. Fitzgerald running out of space. Going to try to shove one in the middle here. It's going to head out of bounds. There'll be a corner coming in for Sterlacci. They'll take their time now. Cardinals going to improve to 9-0. That's right, folks. Your team is going to be 9-0. Setting themselves up. I mean, I don't really like to look ahead, but looking ahead now, we got our next girls' home game is going to be against East Longmeadow. 6 o'clock, it's going to be senior night. It's going to be a fun one. Sterlacci will kick in. Cardinals trying to get there, trying to fire in a shot. Meadows looking for the hat trick. She shoots it off the field goal post. It's going to be a good win for Pope Francis. Chicopee Comp is going to drop to 5-2. Cardinals hold again on their turf, have not lost yet. And we still have not seen a loss on this turf this season from either one of our teams that play on the turf. Sterlacci will take it in, and not for long. Dillard. MIAA Dillard has it. MIAA losing space there. About a minute to go in this game. With Caesar trying to make the play. 1 minute remaining in the game. 1 minute. Caesar looking for space. Finds Sterlacci, but no, it's just past her. Chicopee Comp. It was a good effort in that first half. But then the goals starting to come in the other way. Everything started to turn and fade away for the Colts. 30 seconds to go now. Cardinals starting to smile on the bench. It's going to be another win. Cardinals will improve to 9-0. That will be that. Again, I'd like to thank Henry Jeffrey for helping out with today's production, as well as Caleb Gomet. Jeffrey had to leave at halftime. And Caleb Gomet's filled in nicely, being the one man in person. He's doing it all, folks. Fitzgerald trying to find Meadows for the hat trick. That's going to be it. Chicopee Comp will try to clear. Will Meadows get the hat trick? She'll try to fight for it. 4 seconds and 3, 2 seconds and 1. The Cardinals have won today, and they take care of business at home and improve to 9-0. Coming up, we've got the Cardinal postgame. Stay tuned. Champions play here, back in a flash with the Cardinal postgame show exclusively on Pope Prep. Cardinals take care of business by a score of 4-1. Welcome back. Ladies and gentlemen, again, thank you for tuning in tonight. Cardinals take this one by a final of 4-1. Taking care of business rather handily tonight were the Cardinals. And they beat Chicopee Comp and improved to 9-0. How about that? 9-0 on the season for the Cardinals. Again, still have not seen a loss here on this home turf this year. Hopefully we can keep that going for a long, long time. So that's going to do it for us this week. How about that? Week's over for us already. We're going to get a little reprieve here, get a little break. So next time I'll see you, I'll be 18 years old. How about that? So my birthday's coming up this Friday, so get a little break from this and get to focus on that stuff as well. So that's going to do it from here. For Caleb Gilmet, Henry Jeffrey, and everyone that helped out today, I'm AJ Gonzalez, the voice of the Cardinals, saying so long from Springfield. Cardinals win 4-1, improve to 9-0. Who can stop them? Streak's going. Who's going to stop them? We'll find